Hey, what's going on? It's Rochelle the Prophet. If you came across this video, this reading is for you. It is a pick a pal video, and the topic is, what is the current gossip on you? What is the gossip on the collective? What is being said about you behind your back? All right, that is what we want to know. We have 3 pals to choose from. You could choose whichever one sticks out to you the most, whichever one catches your attention. If you can't choose one, you can choose multiple. Just take what's for you and leave what is not. If you're a returning subscriber, hey friend. If you're new here, welcome. I hope these messages resonate. If you find that they do, check out my other videos. Those may resonate as well. All right, I'll see y'all in y'all section. Bye. Hey pal 1, if you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. The gossip on pile 1 is that you could have recently made a little bit of noise. People just found something out about you. This could be about your income or some sort of status. You could have made a status. This could be Facebook shit. Someone could have recently came across your Facebook and seen that you were enrolled into some university or you worked somewhere in particular. A certain group of people, or this could be one person that just told people about it, found out some information on you, and it was something very positive. It was something that reflected your growth. Yeah, an accomplishment. I hear your growth. It's something that displayed some sort of change. You keep your life really private, or at least whatever this piece of information was, it wasn't something that you broadcasted. It wasn't something that you told others about. This is literally something that people had to find out about you. But whatever this thing was, it proved, or it shows, I said this goes to show to how much growth you've had. Within the past 10 years, you've grown a lot. When I see Pal 1 saying, duh, you're shrugging your shoulders, of course I grew a lot. Yeah, you grew up. People are starting to notice, the changes. These are people who could have known you from 10 years ago. And now they see the 10-year difference. I heard somewhere, someone told me that your face changes every 10 years. Gradually, obviously, but by the next 10-year mark, you'll look altered, I hear alter ego. People feel like they just found out a whole other side of you. Some of you could be strippers, but you work a day job. You have a 9 to 5, but you also have a nighttime job that you do. Yeah, this is something that you do in private. They could have seen you at a fucking ballet dance or some sort of concert, or they seen that you out here rehearsal, you dance. You know how to dance. You do something at nighttime that's extravagant or sexual. It's something, an aspect about you that it's sexual that has been revealed. A lot of people are discussing power and sexuality, how you look, the shape of your head, the way you wear your hair. People are talking about Pal 1's side profile, how you look from the side. But your face, people are overanalyzing you, they're critiquing you. This could be a set of judges for some sort of rehearsal or interview you could have did. Either way, I'm here. We're not in Kansas anymore. Pal 1 is not in Kansas anymore. It's something about you it's not innocent anymore. That's what people found out. People are talking about some pretty ass, nice, maybe even sexy pictures you recently took. It's something about baby oil, your skin looks so shiny, you have baby oil on it. People were talking about, you could have had a photo shoot and it was a sexy one or something. People are talking about some sexy photos that you have. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about the structure of your face, your features. Some of your features have been brought to light somehow. You could have enhanced your features with makeup or something, and people are noticing your features. People are just overall looking at you very differently than they did before. There's people straight up admitting their guilt, admitting yeah, I was wrong about them. Or, man, I thought that they was like this, but no, they're really like that. And people are straight up admitting it, like, yeah, they had a different perspective of you. It's not like you were necessarily bland before, but certain people didn't know that you could do something or you had something in you. But I feel like this has something to do with your sexuality. And, like, yeah, there's people kind of being weird about you right now. Motherfuckers is like acting like weirdos, okay? You got a lot of thirsties in your atmosphere. And you got some people who want to give you money. I hear cash. They want to like cash you out. Cash. Something about cash. Somebody got some cash for you. You got people in your energy wondering, how do you make money or how do you get people to pay you money? There's people under the impression that you're performing some sort of service that like makes people want to pay you money. People are literally talking about in detail some sort of performance you could have did, some sort of dance, or just, this could be just a plain photo. They're talking about your facial expression, maybe even like the seriousness of it. People are saying like the facial expressions that you make. People are talking about your lips. They're talking about your eyes, your eyebrows. Like, it's something about your resting bitch face. Like, some people are complimenting it. Like, oh yeah. Like, when they do like that serious face, like that's like a sexy face. They're really picking you apart, I want to say. A lot of people are talking about your hair preferences and like how you like dye your hair. Somebody's hair could be straight up blue or turquoise right now, or teal. You could like to wear earrings. Like, you have your fashion choices. I don't know if you're a motherfucking model or what, but the way that people is talking about my bad ones right now, like they're talking about you like you're a model. There is like people trying to be funny. Like trying to say like, you're yeah, like I hear public image. Like there's certain people who are first of all, Pawan, you're cunt as fuck. Like you're just that girl. That's just what it's giving. Okay, and you just know. Yeah, I hear Vogue pose. Like let that song, however that song go or whatever. Like you know how to pose. You know how to strike a pose. You know like the right face to make. Like yes, you know how to just like have just enough of like sexiness in it as well. But I just don't understand because so many people, yeah, people are talking about your body. People are talking about like how good you are at taking pictures, like the backgrounds of the pictures. People feel like you have like you're sexy, right? But it's giving cocoa and iced tea, right? Because you know how like Coco is like super sexy and like, you know, she shows her body, she takes pictures and shit, but she also is like a mother and a housewife. Like, it's showing that. I hear deplorable. People are literally talking about how they feel like you have a nice body, you have a nice frame, you could take nice pictures, a beautiful face. Like you may do that more often than not, or whatever. I don't know. However, these motherfuckers have access to this information about you. You're very sexy, right? But it's something about you where people feel like like you're a mother and then you're a bad bitch immediately after. It's like it's something about you that's very structured. You could be a mother, you don't have to be, but you're very, yeah, you have like standards. Like, so although you have high standards and you're not easy to get with, you carry yourself maybe as if you are. Like maybe like you like to dress a certain way, like you like to like show a lot of skin. There's people discussing like how the way that you dress can possibly affect your home life, or how like it's nothing's more important than you being sexy or something. Like people are discussing like Like you're just so into like yourself, like you're into yourself, you're into like your image and like your perception, the way that you're being perceived, right? There's people who feel like they were wrong about Pal One originally because they didn't notice this about you. They didn't notice that you were so into like your image and shit. And it's not necessarily like a bad thing. I feel like you just look nice and like you know how to dress, you know how to look nice. You know, like you have like what it takes to even be like an Instagram model. Honestly, like you could be like an Instagram model, or you could look like one, or you don't have to be Instagram. It could be on Twitter or some sort of social site, but it don't even really gotta be that either. These need people who see you in person and just know how you look and know how you dress in person. There's people who are talking about like the way that you orchestrate certain like pictures, like props. Somebody could just be a straight up photographer too. It's something about diamonds and jewelry, and I hear necklaces and stars in the sky. You could have a picture of yourself with pink hair, blue hair, or like blue mascara, blue eyelash, or eyeshadow, makeup. Yeah, I hear done up. Something about you that's just like overly done up. Like you like getting done up. That's what we're talking about. They're talking about how you look and how you get attention and you get praises. I hear and congratulations. You get praises for the way that you get done up. Like you clean up nice. It's something here about it's the details about you too. It's like the shoes that you decide to wear, the outfit you decide to wear, the earrings you decide to wear, the lipstick you decide to put on your lips. Your waist is gonna fucking snatched too. There's people, I hear men, the word men. There's people who feel like they are sexually attracted to you, but they don't have no way of displaying that. There's people talking about like they feel like you're out of their reach or you're inaccessible, like they can't get you. They can only like enjoy your sexy photos. Some of you can have OnlyFans, you don't have to. Or I would say, just be careful because certain people may have videos of you of when you were intimate with them or whatever. Somebody has a nice ass rack. Oh my gosh, like your titties are insane. I'm sorry, like, whoa, like the way that this girl look and the way that they're just like propped up in this picture, it's like, whoa. And then like your hips ain't lying either. This is sick. Like your body is sick. People are talking about your body. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, yeah. So people are saying there's energy, a male energy in particular, who's looking at you with eyes of admiration. They like this show. They like all of what you have to offer. They are very happy that you display what you have to offer, like in these pictures. They really like these pictures, okay? They are thoroughly enjoying these pictures. Somebody's very attracted to you. Like they like watching you. Somebody has a lot of feelings for you too. Somebody has a whole relationship in the background with a whole other woman. Oh my gosh. This other woman that they have left behind or that they're leaving, this person is really down bad. This person is like crying. Whoever it is that this man is giving their attention to, they're neglecting another connection. And this woman cannot believe that this man is acting this way. They're like, you rather watch pictures or watch these OnlyFans or watch this girl or watch this random person Pal One online than like to like be with me. Like somebody literally cannot believe it. They're like, you are literally having a more enjoyable time watching Pal One than to actually like having me in the flesh. Like what the fuck? Somebody is so confused. Okay? But I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like this other woman is necessarily innocent either. I feel like whoever this energy is, they could have said some real slick shit to this person. Like they talked down on this man a lot. They call this man like a coward. Like, this woman is very mean. Somebody, it's not funny either. Like, somebody verbally abuses some sort of man who's very, like, openly kind and, like, loving. Whoever this man is, they're very emotionally fluid. Like, they're in touch with their emotions, right? They're not paying this other woman any fucking attention, Pauline. This is what is being discussed. There's like people in the background watching this happen. They don't necessarily know the full story. There's a lot of people who don't know you. Only this man knows you. It's something about somebody literally leaving the situation to come towards you because of your pictures. Like, somebody is literally basing their opinion of you off of like some sort of orchestrated performance or event, like social media or something, because you look good as fuck. Like, whatever you could have recently posted online or something, like, you look fucking good as fuck, and you are literally becoming a homewrecker. There's people discussing like you're like there's certain people who feel like Pal One needs to stop posting all these like sexy pictures because you're literally wrecking people's homes. It's like the energy, like, you know, when Cooking with Kaya first came out, and like hella bitches and hella niggas was like just so mad at her, like, you know, because she was egging on that sort of attention. You know, I don't know. I don't feel like you're just like egging on that sort of attention. Like, that's bird ass shit to just be like, oh, I could take your nigga or hide your nigga, or that's so bootsy. I hate bitches like that. Get the fuck off my channel if you like that. I swear to God, bitch. Hey, I swear to God, don't go to my comments like, yeah, I say so, alright, act like that, or no, bitch, get the fuck on, ho. I don't like bitches like you, bitch. Ooh, I don't like bitches like that. But people could be trying to say that you're like that, but no, what the fuck, bitch? Stay on these bitches' necks, Pal Win. Stay on these hoes' necks, because there's a group of people, literally, I hear community people like, they're mad that you're sexy. They're mad that you're sexy and you look good, and you have a man who wants to just give you all of their love. Like, you have a man who just wants, like, they'll do anything for you. They'll buy anything for you. Now, I ain't even gonna lie, before I turned on this reading, I was getting, I scrolled upon Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion, and how people be so mad. Like, this is the energy of Klay Thompson, the way that Klay Thompson look. Like, Klay Thompson's like, he's having the time of his life. Like, you know, the way he be looking at Megan and shit, that nigga look like he's really satisfied where he's at, okay? He's having a blast over there. And I feel like whatever man, like, you could have your little man, you could be talking to somebody, you could be dealing with somebody, you could be whatever. It's something, it's some sort of man who's giving you a lot of attention and giving you a lot of like affection, and they are literally cutting off all everyone else that they're talking to just for you. And there's so many people in the background who are so dumbfounded by this. There's people in the background who are heartbroken over it. They cannot believe, like, somebody literally needs to close their mouth, their jaws on the floor. They can't believe, like, so you just gonna leave me for her? Or you just gonna fucking, like, people don't understand, because they don't understand, why is she worth losing me for it? Or why is this person worth, like, they don't get why does this man think it's worth, your worth, Pal One is worth leaving everything else behind, cutting everybody else off. Like, there's people who don't understand that. But I'm saying, if they seen your picture, they would get it. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing, no, like, you would ruin your family too if you seen her now. Like, if you seen like how good this person look. Somebody is very sexually attracted to you. They want what is in between your legs. I'm not even gonna lie. They're gunning for that directly. So be careful of like meeting up with somebody to like talk in person, or allowing somebody to get you alone, because I'm seeing like this person, if you allow this person to be alone with you, they're going to, like, by the end of it, you're gonna give this person access to you. Like, they're gonna have access to what they want access to. Like, I don't know who thinks that they're bigger than the program. Like, so like, be careful, y'all, because I feel like whoever you are, you might feel like, I'm like I would never let them fuck me, or I would never, whatever. But you might be never in like a motherfucker if you get put in a situation with this person, whether this is in public or in private or online, whatever. If you allow this person to talk to you, to say anything to you, you're gonna, like, they're gonna talk you out your jaws. They're gonna talk you out your panties, okay? And it's so messy and fucked up because there's a woman in the background who ain't feeling like her best self, and like she genuinely doesn't understand the behavior of this man, and like she's not insecure, she's not necessarily jealous of you. She just don't get why you. Like, why her? Why her? Why her? Did I get on your nerves? It's a Monica song. Why her? Why her? Tell me what she was worth to make you put her first. It's something, I don't know. Oh my God. Somebody asking this man why her? That is so cringe. Oh, this shit's making me cringe so bad because somebody is truly heartbroken over this, and I'm not trying to laugh, but it's like, girl, y'all hoes be weak in the knees. Stand up. Like, you too, Power One, stand up. Because I ain't even look, I ain't your mama. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. But that's what I got for my Power Ones. Please leave me an orange heart if you chose Power One. And a laughing emoji, because y'all funny as fuck. Alright? And don't even. Because I already know Power One finna be like, oh, I know who you talking about. Power One finna fuck a heart. Leave me a laughing emoji if this is your Power One, because you know who you is, Power One. But I love y'all so much. Thank you for coming this far. We're gonna head over to Power 2. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey Power 2, if you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. Right here. Bark like you want it. Bark like you want it, baby. Because my dog just started barking out of nowhere. Bark like you want it. Bark like you want it, baby. People can be feeling like you barking. You all bark, all talk. You could be cussing somebody the fuck out or saying how the fuck you feel or running your mouth, whatever. People were talking about the shit that you're saying, okay? People was talking about that mouth of yours and how dangerous that mouth is, okay? Like, you reading motherfuckers for filth. Like, you are serving realness, okay? You telling people what it is and what it ain't. Something about that mouth of yours. People are talking about specific conversations you had with them or things that you specifically said. We got the bearded beauty. This is the Empress card in this deck. So, yeah, people are talking about your beauty, your time management skills. People are saying that you're a motherfucking legend. Every time they come to your shit, you on point with it. You could be a tarot card reader. You could be just really good at your job. You're empathetic. You give good advice. You're beautiful while doing it. You have a good reputation for yourself as well. You're known for being either very loving, very kind, very nurturing, very strong and stable and optimistic. You like to wake people up and remind them to have a good day. You give me auntie energy. How to, like, you are auntie energy. Like, you the auntie that's always on point. Like, your makeup always on point. You never slip it. You always, like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know, like, them older black ladies who, like, they wear makeup every day. Their hair be on point every day. Like, even if it's just a chill day, you go see them in the most pop-in motherfucking jumpsuit you'd have never seen. Or it's like they wearing some sweatpants, but it's some fashionable sweatpants. Like, don't play with auntie. Don't play with her. Okay? You always, like, real polished. And then some of y'all know, like, you could be like that sort of person. Like, when you grow up, you're gonna be like that or whatever. People are talking about your hair, and how like your hairline, or how thick and full and voluptuous your hairline is. People are talking about how thick and full and voluptuous your body is. People could be talking about your chest area, your chin area. It's supremely gorgeous, even when it's in the dark. I feel the prettiest that you ever saw. Are your eyes even open? Yeah, it's literally a crime to be gorgeous because people talking about how two's beauty. Like, are you mad? Like, is it a crime? Like, is it a motherfucking crime? Like, is it a fucking crime that Pal 2 looks good as fuck? Like, why is that the topic of discussion? People talking about your body shape, the confidence that you have. Like, she wore the motherfucking fishnet socks. Like, who does she think she is? Like, you wearing the shit that you wearing, it shows like some sort of status. You are pretty. Oh, y'all fashion, like, y'all know how to dress. I love a nice thick woman who know how to dress. There's nothing better than that. Like, I love, and you even gotta be thick. Like, I love like when women know how to dress and they know how to like wear clothes that flatter their body the most, and it's not just like a trend for like, no, like they know like what looks good on them. You got your own style with it, your own fashion. I love this. You're like a trendsetter. Okay, you can wear makeup. Sometimes you wear lashes, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you wear your afro, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you like to wear a little wig. You wear a little curly little puff. But you don't fuck around, Pal 2. You mean business. Oh my gosh, I be scrolling TikTok if y'all can't tell, but I hear that one sound where it's like, yeah, cause you playing on your phone. It's like, I'm not playing on my phone. I'm handling business. I ain't worried about what you talking about. The politician dude, I don't know if he's a politician, but he was a chairman in Flint, Michigan. He passed away a couple years ago, but he's hella funny. He's hella funny. Like, he has hella like little sounds, but yeah, whatever. It's something about Pal 2. You're never too busy being a bad bitch to not cut somebody the fuck out. Like, you are never too busy to set the record straight, to give somebody a reading, to let people know what it is and what it ain't. Like, you are always going to have time to read a motherfucker to fulfilled. And you're known for this. You're known for having a fucking mouthpiece that, and what's crazy is you be telling the truth. Like, you be saying shit that is honestly what happened. Like, people be trying to treat you like you crazy. Okay? Like, you just some mad ass woman. You just some mad bitch. Always mad and shit. But no, the shit that you be saying be on point. You be reading motherfuckers' lives for filth. Like, shit that people was trying to keep a secret. They didn't want people to have this information on them. People are talking about how, like, yes, you are beautiful. You are the empress. You're a legend. You're widely loved and appreciated. People fuck with you. But there's an aspect of you when you get in that mode, when you're speaking or when you get a download or you saying something and you picking up on a message, you gonna say what the fuck you see. You gonna say what it is. And it's like, hey, if that offends anyone or that's some shit motherfucker you want to hear, whatever it may be, not sorry. I can't even say sorry, not sorry, just not sorry. It's something about like rage or like fire, this light in your eyes, it's the light in the way that you talk. You're very fiery. I would be surprised if you have fire in your chart somewhere. Okay, people are saying how like you are always doing whatever this is, like you're somebody who's always at work, you're always working. It's like you're either, say that you're a tarot card reader, right? You're either always reading cards, you're always working, you're always doing personals or something, or you're either getting beautiful and focusing on the beautification of yourself. But it's like either or. People are talking about your spirituality. People are saying how God speaks through you. People are saying how you can identify lack mentality, situations of lack. You have sharp ass discernment. You cannot be bamboozled out of your spot, out of your divinity. You know the difference between something that is sent from God, a godly message, and a karmic message or a negative message or something that's bad. Like people talk about your fucking discernment. Like people are literally in the background talking about how you became prosperous. People are, I feel like crying, Pal 2. People are talking about your life story, the things that you had to witness and go through. Like, it's so beautiful. People are saying like you were in the 5 of plants, but you turned into the Ace of plants. how you came from a very weak place, but it made you stronger. Like, people are talking about your life journey, some of the accomplishments you have, some of the hardships that you had to overcome, and like the things that you've been through. These are a group of people who maybe they shouldn't even know this information about you. They shouldn't know like how you were victimized before, but they know it anyway. And there's people who are saying like, yeah, you overcame that cycle or that abuse or whatever it is that you could have endured that was trauma related. And you make it look good. You look good. Like, you're a legend. There's people who are giving you your props. There are like being a little shady, you know, talking about like your looks or like the fashion choices and shit like that. But they're saying no, but you're a legend. Like, you are somebody who is like the truth. You do what you say you're gonna do. You did what you said you were going to do. And your word actually means something. Like, if you give someone your word, you're gonna follow through on it. There's people who kind of look at you kind of like in a motherly sort of way. People are talking about how beautiful you are. Like, you're very beautiful. Like, your face, your nose, your lips, your eyes, your eyebrows, your cheeks. You're very full. I wouldn't be surprised if you were like on the chubbier side. You help people out of fucked up situations where they need to, this be like situations where they need to make a decision that's best for themselves. You could teach people how to choose the better option. You could teach people how to cultivate the same sort of magic that you were able to cultivate in your life. You're very positive. Like, I feel a lot of positivity around you. People think highly of how to. They love a lot of aspects about you. There's people that you have offended who didn't necessarily like what you had to say, but these people are real enough to know that they needed to hear it anyway. There's people saying like, man, this bitch be tripping. She be talking all in her mouth, barking. But I needed to hear that. She was right. That was the truth. So you could say, oh yeah, you be barking, you mad, you mean, da 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 da. But you needed to hear that. Like, I still love you, but you need to hear that though. Like, you're saying real shit. Like, you're saying shit that people need to hear, period. And like, sometimes people aren't gonna like you for that. People are like, there's people who are gonna despise you for that. But I don't even feel no energy. Like, nobody's mad at you. No one's mad at you because of the things that you said to them. Even if they didn't like what you had to say, they respect that it came from you. People have a lot of respect for you. People also feel like they can't even talk down on you even if they wanted to. They can. Anybody can if you want to, whatever. But at the end of the day, they would feel guilty because they know how much you've helped them. And that would just be so wrong and foul. Like, you did help a lot of individuals learn so much. You are the empress. There's people saying how they want to give you things. They want to be in a relationship with you. There's past lovers speaking on how they had you before. Like, you went from being in a lovers to being the empress. But people are talking about how it felt to be with you. How it felt to have you with them, to be close to you, to touch you, to hold you, to dance with you, to make love with you, to take pictures with you. Like, there's people talking about some sort of history and how good it felt, but how like eventually you had to leave this school or these friendships, this relationship. You had to grow out of this, although it was maybe these things were like special to you as well. But you had to grow out of it so that you could become an empress and so that you could become a legend. For some of you, you're just now getting out of the situation that you had to let go of or something like that. But people are saying how you ended up getting even better than what you originally pursued for yourself. How you were going for one thing, but you ended up getting way more. You're much more blessed than you could have ever anticipated. People be talking about your size or like your weight, your big juicy lips. People be saying that I have juicy lips, but my lips are literally thin. I just know how to make it look big with like eyeliner and shit. But yeah, people are discussing like the shape of your lips or something. I don't know. Some people have like medium, like small lips, and then some people have like bigger lips. I don't know why people talking about your lips. I guess because they like watch you as you talk. People watch your lips when you talk. Your lips are distracting. Your earrings are distracting. Your face is distracting. It's hard to be. This is why people don't get mad at you, because you're so beautiful. Your looks allow you to get away with saying certain things. Like, you are the perfect messenger for some sort of things, because people feel like, I can't stay mad at this person. They're too fucking pretty. Like, you're such a cutie patootie. Some people have like a heart-shaped face, a strong jawline. Some of you could be this could be people who are like different races than you, or who have like paler complexion. People are talking about your complexion, your skin tone and shit. You're very talented. There's individuals who maybe even like feel like sometimes you're a little bit of a show off. Like, look, you could juggle and walk, you could chew gum and walk at the same time or some shit. Like, people feel like, okay, we get it, you can do it all. Like, what the fuck can't you do? Like, that was confirmation. Like, what can't you do? Like, people genuinely want to ask, like, what the fuck can't you do? You do fucking everything. You're the Empress and you're the Queen of Cups. You're really good at some sort of emotionalism. Your face is just something else. Especially like, there's something very sharp about your face. And then like your baby hairs, your curly wavy hair. People are saying how they love when you have like curly hair. Or when you wear like extravagant accessories or like tiaras, red lips. You have mermaid siren energy. You're a fucking siren. People are saying that shit. People are saying like, yes, you're the Empress, but no, you're a siren. Because you draw them in. Like, you make people like want you in a very emotional way. People are saying how if you have lady parts, you got some wet things going on down there. Like, you're very wet. Like, you're very like, you feel really good. Jeesh. Yeah, somebody's like talking about how wet you got. And they're using like vulgar language. Oh my gosh. Somebody, you be having, see, like, I feel like a lot of like, certain individuals are very freaked out for you because they know that, like, you feel good, you taste good. Like, not only do you look good, and then if you're a man, there's people talking about how you have, like, a really big penis. Or path light. Yeah, for Shelly with the castle card here. Somebody is specifically talking about somebody's penis and like how thick it is and how big it is. And there's like a masculine here where other masculine might feel like you're a little feminine for their liking. Like, other men may try to get on you for like being masculine, or they don't like how you get down in one way. They don't like how you dress. Like, they feel like you dress funny or some shit. But none of that shit matters, because whoever this masculine is, they like, the ladies love it. Like, the ladies love whatever you got going on, okay? Because there's a masculine here, like, when you have sex with somebody, you be having them stuck, that all they can think about is you. And you know that you have this power, you know that you have a really, you know what you're working with, and you know, like, how you can make people feel with that. And you be having people trapped in their mind without it. Jeez. Yeah, people are really talking about like y'all's sex and like how good, how good you are at doing that, okay? People are also discussing like oral things with you and stuff like that too, but Yeah, that's what I got for you. Pal 2, I hope that resonated. Let me know how it did in the comments. Leave me a red heart if you came this far, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. 3, if you chose this flow right here, this section of the video is for you. I hear radio silence. I hear ultra violence. You be tuning people the fuck out. You've been in your own world. You've been purposely going out of your way to ignore certain things. Yeah, I hear if it's not contributing to my structure, if it's not contributing to your well-being, if it's not contributing to your happiness, why the fuck would you pay attention to it? And that may seem selfish, but pal 3, you could have had to disregard a lot of things in order to survive, in order to maintain yourself, your life. I'm feeling this energy with pal 3. This must be relevant to your message because it's something about you. You didn't have no help. You could have offered help to others in certain situations, but when it was time for you to like get something done, you just did that shit by yourself. You didn't reach out to nobody and try to like inquire or try to ask for closure or clarity or shit. Like you left certain things alone. You left certain people alone. There's people in your family who feel like you could have came to them for support if you really needed it, but you avoided that too. You're not somebody who asked for support. A lot of people who love you is discussing this about you. Like, man, I never knew that they went through that. I never knew that they needed help on that. They should have told me. A lot of people feel like you should have told them. People talking about you like this. You have a lot of family members who love you. They love you so much, and they're disappointed that they weren't able to show up for you in the way that you may have needed them before. But you are very independent. You're very structured to yourself. It's something that you're blatantly ignoring. People are talking about how like you're strong or you're very hyper independent. Yeah, I knew. You knew that you could have reached out to these people, but you decided not to. There's people who feel like you're hella stubborn for that. Like, you're stubborn. Like, there's some people around you who feel like you stuck up. Like, oh, you just think you better than everybody. You don't need nobody. And you independent. And you this and that. And it has nothing to do with it. It's like, bitch, I had to be like this. Like, pal 3, you might feel like you didn't have many options or you didn't have a choice but to be independent at the end of the day, because it's something about like you want your life to be like how you want it, period. So you can live by yourself. Like, you don't believe in having roommates. You don't believe in like having to deal with other people's mouths. And it's something about like maybe some elders in your family or something feel like you should have just tolerated them treating you any kind of way because back in their day they had it harder. And there's people in your life who feel like because you opted out of some sort of struggle love, all this tough love bullshit, like absolutely not. You can't verbally abuse me. You can't talk down on me just because you're my uncle, you're my auntie, you're my mama and my daddy. Fuck you. Like, it's something that you don't tolerate. You don't tolerate nonsense or disrespect. As soon as you be up and around your family and they get to start disrespecting each other and shit, you up, well, that's my cue to leave. It's not fun no more. Like, when shit it's not fun no more, you're out. Like, no, I'm not finna tolerate you shitting on me. Fuck you, I'm not your punching bag, bitch. And I feel like this is even more than just family members. Like, people are talking about how you didn't tolerate disrespect. Like, there's certain things you didn't go for that. You was like, I'd rather go sit by myself than deal with this. There's so many people who want to baby you. Like, there's certain people who looking at your old pictures, your baby photos. There's people in your family looking at your baby photos or looking back at a time where maybe you were younger, you were happy, like the good times. Like, this could be exes like looking through their old photo albums of y'all together, of like when y'all were happy, like when this person was able to make you smile, when you were happy with them, right? And there's people looking at these photos and they're seeing you be happy and they're thinking like, where did I go wrong? Like, how did I stop making this person happy? How did it, like, how do we get here? Because there could have been like a lot of happy times with these people. And a lot of people want closure. A lot of people want clarity. Like, they want to understand things, right? But a lot of people are also holding back from Pal 3 because they feel like, well, you could have reached out to them and did the same thing, but instead you decided to just deal with it by yourself. So there's people who are like, well, I don't want to ask them for nothing that they didn't ask of me. Like, it's not fair for me to require them to like help me or assist me in my healing or some shit when I didn't assist them. There's people who really feel that way. There's people who want to play it fair with you. Like, so many people are starting to consider what's the most fair thing. Like, people want to be fair to you now in situations where shit may not have been fair before. This could be someone's mother or mother-in-law. I'm hearing spouse, ex-husband, spouse. This is why no one's reaching out to you. If you're curious, like, why certain people ain't been trying to get in contact with you, or certain people haven't came to talk to you or get closure or apologize or try to make things right, this is because, like, when they consider what's the most fair thing to do for you, they realize that the best thing that they could do for you is to leave you the fuck alone. There's people who are finally starting to realize that the biggest favor that they can do for Pal 3 is to move on and to allow you to move on. Is to go in a different direction. Like, that's the best thing that they could do for themselves, but mostly for you. Although I do see, like, this is something a lot of people don't want to do. A lot of cousins, family members who love you realize that it's not fair to continue to, like, have you or try to have you around or try to, like, hold on to you when they know that you can do so much more. You can go to, like, bigger and better places. Okay? Like, somebody, you have the talent, you have the skills, you have the vocabulary to go really far. Some of you could be on some sort of world stage, or you could be a performer. Overall, you just look like very happy, like you're going with the flow. And no one wants to really come in and, like, fuck up your steps. Like, they don't want to get in your way, you know? You could be getting some sort of spotlight. People are talking about how you go about things very differently. You could be more of, like, the sort of person that just go with the flow. There could be older ladies in your proximity or in your family. Like, these are like aunties and older cousins or some shit. Maybe even grandma, maternal figures and shit. They want to bark at you. Like, they want to yell at you. They want to tell you or shame you. Say how I think that the best way for you to do. Like, you know, like, people want to, like, tell you, like, they want the words that they're saying to you to matter. There's specifically an older woman who wants to come in and tell you how they feel. And they want to say, well, I think, and I never planned for this to happen. And everything is about them. Like, somebody's making your talent about them. Well, I never thought that, and everything's about them. Every sentence they have to say out their mouth, it starts with I. And then, like, these people actually think that you're going to sit around and listen to what they have to say when it's not contributing to what you want for yourself. It is kind of sad. I feel like you probably do feel bad because you're like, look, lady, all right, look, I'm gonna keep dancing with life. I'm going to keep doing what I want to do. There's certain people who feel like you shouldn't be showing your body. You shouldn't be looking in the mirror too much and thinking that you're vain or being vain. And, like, there's so many people who kind of try to stop you from realizing just how beautiful you really were. Yeah, I hear like Jezebel, like, oh my goodness, Jezebel is not even a real thing. Like, um, not in the Bible anyway. That's a fucking fabricated out story. But like, people trying to make you feel like you should be fearful of being too promiscuous or too sexual. You showing too much skin. You're like, people wanting to make you feel like you need to shrink. You shouldn't be taking up as much space as you're taking. You could be a part of some sort of taboo culture or some sort of taboo community. There's people hold on, y'all. There's a lot of people talking about the way that you look and everything, like how pretty you are, your extravagant hair, but people are trying to make it seem like you think you're all that, you think you're better or some shit. And it's like, no, you're just a very beautiful person. And it's crazy because you're allowed to be beautiful and to display that. But it's like people in your energy feeling like you shouldn't feel comfortable. There's energies who are particularly a little upset that you didn't take their advice or you didn't go the way that they wanted you to go. I hear rewrote. Like, these are people who could be legends in your career field. Like, they are renowned in one way or another, in whatever industry or field that they could be in. They're well known and they're a legend. You could just be someone like just starting out in this career, or just like you just starting out in life. You don't necessarily have the same accolades as these other people. And instead of you following their mentorship, you kind of went your own way, or you're coming up in a different way. I'm seeing you as more free. You could like to wear earphones. You could like to dance. You like to wear different colored hair. Like, you go against societal like constraints. Like, you don't allow. I feel like you could have came from a very heavily religious family, and this is like an example. Like, say all of your family members are in a choir, in a church choir, and they all have beautiful voices, and they all use their voices for God. But instead of like you staying in that small town, you actually went and like you use your voice for other things. Like, maybe you post yourself online singing, and like there's people who feel like you're going about this the wrong way. There's people who like want to make it seem like you are being controlled by the devil, or you're the devil, or you're a Jezebel. What you're doing is demonic. The way that you're moving your body, the way that you are using your voice is all like seductively and shit. Like, they feel like you need to cover up. There's people who feel like you do need to cover up, but you're beautiful. And there's people who appreciate what you have to offer. This is like conformity. Like, there's a weird old group of people, which I feel like these are like older women who they're modest. Like, they cover their bodies up and shit, you know? And that's dope. Like, that's who you are. But these hoes think that that's the only way to be. And that's the only way you'll be deserving of respect. Or if you don't cover your body, then that means that you should be frowned upon or something. You don't think that way. You're like, you know what? Yeah, you could think that way. I don't fucking think that way. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, people are finally realizing like they need to leave you the fuck alone. You don't give a fuck about their beliefs. You don't give a fuck about how they feel about your way of life. Okay, so if you think I'm devil, then okay, I'm the devil then. Okay, whatever, okay, I'm the devil. Why the fuck is you trying to bother the shit out of the devil? Like, what do you mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you let these people have it. At least, like, you know what, I agree with you. Okay, I'm a hoe. You're right. Like, you let these people have it. Like, you know what, you're right. Yeah, you're the legend. You're the best. You couldn't run your mouth and say I made all these wrong decisions, but you still moved away. Like, these people thought that this was going to bring you in. Especially some motherly figure. Like, somebody thought that if they talk down on you and put themselves on a pedestal, that you would want to be more like them. When all this ended up doing was make you be more in love with yourself. You don't want to be no one other than yourself. You may have once admired certain things about these people. You could love and respect these people. But that don't mean you want to be them. That don't mean you want to walk their walk of life with them. So many, I feel like this is like a mother figure talking about you. Like, this person felt like you should have always been in their shadow. They treated you as if like you were an extension of them and their legacy. You're not paying attention to none of this shit. Because, I mean, I don't want to say you don't care, but you don't care enough to allow it to plague you. Like, ain't nobody just gonna like hold you down. I hear, ain't nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to get my move on. Is that Fabulous? I don't know whose song it is, but there's people who like going out of their way to be spiteful towards Pal 3. Be careful of like who you even hang around, because there's some people who don't mind getting physical with you. There's certain people who feel like they need to hit you upside your head so you can understand better. You very beautiful, like you very feminine. You have like a slim figure, or like you have a nice body, right? There's people who wanted you to be fearful of like all these lustful men out here, which I ain't gonna say you shouldn't be now. Men are a motherfucking direct public health issue on this motherfucking earth, literally. Avoid men at all costs, unless you have good men around you who can keep you safe. But anyway, like, you're sexy, and it's something about like you turning someone on. Like, somebody can be a stripper, you don't have to be. You could just look really good, and like there's like somebody all up in your business feeling like because you look good you shouldn't be trying to be provocative. Like, you shouldn't try to like make nobody, like, you shouldn't use your sexuality. They're trying to demonize a woman for taking ownership of her own sexuality, instead of allowing a man to tell her when to water it down, or like, bro, women are allowed to enjoy their own sexuality. Our sexuality is not purely for the enjoyment of men. Our existence is not purely for the enjoyment of men. We can enjoy sex too. We enjoy sex too. We enjoy being sexual. We enjoy our sexuality. Get over it. Cope, bitch. You can't try to say that somebody's a Jezebel because they're sexy and they know that they're fucking sexy. Get over it, bitch. Cope. Like, you're not gonna make nobody feel bad because they take their own ownership over their body. And it's like the lamest shit ever, because these are the sort of bitches, they have no problem with men sexualizing them. It's okay for men to sexualize them and use their body, but as soon as a woman uses their own body for their own pleasure, it's a problem. It's somehow that's demon, that's the devil. You motherfuckers are backwards as fuck. Like, you're getting to the point where you've had it up to here with all this indoctrination. Pal 3, you could have been really patient with a lot of like your religious ancestors, whether they're here or not. Like, maybe you have like a few spirit guides who died very religious and they believe and all that shit, right? Or maybe you have some people on earth who are heavily religious and they want to like project all these things into you and have you think certain things. You're like, no, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. The fuck are you talking about? I don't give a fuck about your indoctrination because a white man told you that it's wrong to do this, but it's okay to do that, and don't do that, but you could do this. No, I don't let white people run my life. I don't let a fucking book written by King James, somebody who was a horrible fucking person, rule my fucking life. No, that nigga died hella years ago. Fuck him. Fuck everybody in his book. Like, it's like, Pal 3 is about to get really disrespectful with a certain motherfuckers. Like, people are not realizing that the more that they push Pal 3, the more that you are gonna have to like set the fucking record straight and let people know that, hey, you can't speak over my life. Okay, there's a masculine here talking about how horny they get for you, how every time they look at you they get hard. There's somebody trying to, this can be a very manipulative person. Outside of like all this other bullshit, somebody's like looking at your body. I hear, feeling on my body while you up for my coming, Mrs. Taffy, baby, shut up and get the business. That's my shit. Yeah, somebody's trying to make your bed rock. Somebody is just saying how like they just, yeah, somebody might even touch themselves to your pictures. There's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of shit going on, y'all. I don't know. Okay, but yeah, there's people discussing your body. There's like a masculine. Be careful, y'all, because it's definitely somebody like jerking off to you. They really like looking at you. They really like looking at your body, and it turns them on. Okay, but that's what I got for you. Pal 3 was low-key all over the place, but I hope that resonated, y'all. Leave me a white heart if it did. You know I love to love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.